Babush Monserrate. Presently, the tainted politician is an MLA of the party with a difference, the BJP. Controversy is no stranger to Babush. Despite being a party hopper, Monserrate is no political lightweight. The Monserrate family has made Panjim and adjoining areas their fiefdom. His wife Jennifer is a minister in the BJP government. His son Rohit, also alleged to have raped a German minor, is a mayor of Panjim city. A serial party hopper, Babush contested his first election in 2002 on a United Goan's Democratic Party ticket from the Taleigao Vidhan Sabha constituency and was elected for the first time to the Goa Assembly. He supported the Bharatiya Janata Party's effort to form a government and landed the critical town and country planning portfolio under the Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar. The politician joined the BJP in 2004 but departed in 2005 and brought down the government. In the coming by-election, Monserrate switched sides and fought the election on a Congress ticket and won it. He was made a minister in the Congress government under Chief Minister Pratap Singh Rane. In the 2007 Assembly elections, Babush won and was appointed the Education Minister for the state under Chief Minister Digambar Kamath. During the 2012 elections, he had prevailed upon the Congress to give both him and his wife tickets. They won in neighbouring segments, but the Congress expelled him in 2015 for helping the BJP during the Panjim bypoll, a seat that Manohar Parrikar gave up when he moved to the centre to become Defence Minister. Babush lost in 2017 but came back to win the Panjim seat after Manohar Parrikar's death. He was one of the 10 members of Congress who joined BJP in July 2019. His election admitted that there are 2 criminal cases registered against Monserrate, one for enticing the victim and allegedly sexual intercourse, and the other for rioting and damaging a police station. Still, the party with a difference has welcomed him with a warm hug. Real estate deals. Monserrate's 20-year political career has seen him flit between the Congress and the BJP, steering between both to keep his political and economic enterprises going. His rise in politics has been synchronous with the growing urbanization in the state and the construction boom in and around prized Panjim suburbs. Property rates in this peninsular seafront area are the highest in Goa. In this time, several luxury hotels and gated residences have emerged in the area that has come to be called the Beverly Hills of Goa. The politician hails from one of the largest land-owning families of the Taleigao area and has been especially enterprising in his property dealings. Monserrate's political rise was as meteoric as his economic one. In 2002, ousting his Congress mentor from the Taleigao seat, the first-time legislator ran under the banner of the regional United Goan Democratic Party. Since then, he has acquired something of a notorious reputation in Goa's political games, which are often linked to internecine turf wars over real estate projects, since many of the state's legislators are involved in property development. Regional plan controversy. In 2007, Monserrate was the target of a citizens' agitation that protested against a regional plan that, critics claim, would grey the green state and give the construction industry carte blanche in many ecologically fragile areas. As the head of the critical town and country planning department, he was in a position to supervise plans, grant licenses, and allow conversions of green zone areas to commercial use. Stormy relationship with political parties. After this, he began to nurture a strong voter base in slum, tribal and fishing village pockets in his constituency and beyond. The man alleged to have raped a minor was once an education minister, and his educational qualifications became the subject of a controversy raised by a local RTI activist. In an earlier brush with the law in 2008, he, his wife and his sons were picked up and beaten in police custody after a rally he had led turned violent and stoned the Panjim police station. Rape allegations. He is notorious in Goa for being arrested after a 16-year-old Nepali girl alleged that he raped her. The teenager had alleged that the MLA from Santa Cruz had bought her from her stepmother and another woman known to her for Rs 50 lakh. He allegedly spiked her drink. She further alleged that the next morning she woke up without her clothes, covered in blood, and Babush was sitting next to her without his clothes on. Like all politicians, Monserrate told journalists that the allegations were a frame-up. He claimed that the teenager had been a staffer at a lifestyle store he owned. He said that he had employed the girl at the request of her mother, but she had been sacked for allegedly misappropriating funds from the store. Earlier, Monserrate's eldest son Rohit was booked for statutory rape of a German teenager. However, Rohit Monserrate was acquitted in 2011 for lack of evidence when the survivor and her mother refused to testify. Corruption scandals. Investigations conducted by the Income Tax Department pointed to Monserrate having allegedly collected Rs 24 crore as fees for land conversions during his 2006 tenure as Town and Country Planning Minister. IT sleuths raided several buildings, prompting Monserrate to say that raking up an old matter was nothing but politics. A rape accused, a shady real estate operator, a Bahubali in the Goan capital. Babush continues to torment the voters of Goa. If our system can give so much clout to the Monserrate family, aren't we to blame?